gratitude, manifesting abundance.
At Affordable Dentures and Implants, our Snap Secure Dental Implants will help you eat and speak with confidence at a price that's affordable. So if you think you can't afford dental implants, think again.
Go ahead and smile.
This is South Florida's most watched morning news today in Florida. This is 7 News today in Florida.
So I want to thank the American people for the extraordinary honor of being elected your 47th president and your 45th president.
Well, the results are in. Donald Trump becoming the 47th president of the United States, earning more than the required 270 electoral votes. The race was a close one, stretching late into the early morning hours, and was only called just after 5:30 this morning.
And here's a live look at Mar-a-Lago this morning, where President-elect Trump spent the night after sharing a celebration with his family and supporters. The voters have spoken in an extraordinary election that came to a dramatic end.
A convicted felon who refused to accept defeat 4 years ago and is blamed for sparking an insurrection at the U.S. Capitol is now the future president of the United States. 7's Alex Browning live outside of Trump's Palm Beach home, leading our 7 News election team coverage. Alex, good morning.
In Tavares, it was his win early this morning, like you mentioned, in Wisconsin, that pushed him over that 270 threshold, giving him the White House come next year. A defiant former president, now president-elect, speaking to his supporters at the Palm Beach County Convention Center in West Palm Beach early this morning.
I want to thank the American people for the extraordinary honor of being elected your 47th president and your 45th president.
Winning enough electoral votes to push him over the 270 threshold, as well as the popular vote to defeat Vice President Kamala Harris.
Look what happened. Is this crazy?
Clearing his path to return to the White House 4 years after losing to President Joe Biden.
This was a movement like nobody's ever seen before. And frankly, this was, I believe, the greatest political movement of all time. There's never been anything like this in this country.
Donald Trump will become the 47th president of the United States, winning key battleground states of Pennsylvania, North Carolina, and Georgia.
This will truly be the golden age of America. That's what we have to have.
Sharing his vision for his next presidency.
We're going to help our country heal. We have a country that needs help, and it needs help very badly. We're going to fix our borders. We're going to fix everything about our country. And we made history for a reason tonight.
And I think that we just witnessed the greatest political comeback in the history of the United States of America.
I have work at 11:30.
And I'm ready to settle in, and he finds out that Trump was going to make his speech here, and he's like, well, we gotta go. We gotta go. And
this couple driving down from Orlando last night to witness history.
We made it right after speech, but we had the speech playing in the car and everything, but
okay.
Still, we wanted to witness history, and we're glad we're here.
Missing Trump's speech by a few minutes, but staying around to celebrate their president.
To be able to do that and have such a large margin.
It just goes to show that Americans believe in him.
And as markets opened this morning, Wall Street reacting. Take a look at this. The Dow this morning up about 1,200 points here, roughly 2.8%. The S&P as well, another 2, and the NASDAQ 1.9 as investors expect Trump's victory to lead to faster economic growth and more market-friendly policies. Back here outside of Mar-a-Lago, we've slowly seen some of his fans and supporters arrive here with flags. You heard that couple there, all celebrating this big win for President Donald Trump. We're on Palm Beach. Alex Browning, Today in Florida.
All right, Alex. Meantime, Trump supporters are also celebrating here in Miami-Dade County. 7's Neil Garcia joining us live this morning from Little Havana with the reaction from election results overnight. Danielle, good morning.
Good morning, Tavares, and we are here at Café Versailles. It is an iconic place that Cubans gather to either protest or to celebrate big wins that are either from sports or politics. And today, though it has felt like a very long marathon, it was a big win for Latino Republicans.
But it's like he's trying to run a one-man band out behind his seat. And leave comments below. This is a make or break season for him. He's got to make an impact. Good morning to all you beautiful people out there watching across YouTube. I know everybody here had a pretty damn late night, but listen, I want to say something to you. Welcome you to all back, obviously, to the show. It is Wednesday. It is the 6th. I barely got any sleep last night. Went to bed around 6:30. Woke up around 7, which was a little crazy. But listen, America, welcome back to the Brandon Mason Show. We appreciate all you guys coming in today because a lot of people I know, a lot of people were tired. A lot of people coming into the chat right now are tired. A lot of people in here that watched yesterday's election night, and people are like, it might take a couple of days, maybe take 1, 2, maybe 3 days, maybe longer. It came in a lot faster than people thought. I got my coffee right here. I'm going to dive into right now my reaction to the election, my reaction to Republicans, Democrats, what I think will be positive for both groups, Democrats and Republicans, why I think this will be a positive motion. I know a lot of people in here today, they're coming in. There's a lot of people that are very happy. There's a lot of people that are really sad, right? A lot of people believed in Kamala Harris. She did not get it done. A lot of people believed in Donald Trump. And in fact, he did get it done. And Donald Trump got up there for 2024. And against all odds, I will tell you this right now, against all odds across the globe, we're talking after, being arrested, convicted, impeached, like all of these things happening, right? Whether you believe in it or don't believe in it, conspiracy theories, all odds up against you, the attempted assassinations, all these things have happened. And what I want to tell you guys right now that are watching this live, people that are in the building right now, what I want to say to you before I dive into my full reaction is this. Hit the like button for one. We appreciate everybody that comes into our building every day, whether you voted for Trump or Harris. I don't give a damn who you vote for. I appreciate you, like I always say. But I want to say something to you. Donald Trump is a man that got up there and ran for president and fought all odds. I don't know anybody. Forget policies right now. Forget what he believes in. Forget what she believes in. Have you ever seen someone in your life fight for something against all odds like we saw Donald Trump do? That's the first thing, first and foremost. And why that is so important and why this is important for everybody that's out here right now, whether you're Republican or Democrat, why this shit is so important is because you have a man in office. And again, whether you wanted him to be in or not, you have a man in office that will fight for every tooth and nail to get something done for our country, whether you believe in every policy or not. And what I'm saying is this. Do you know anybody else, when you go back and look at the history and you go and look at every single president, and then we look at who was just there, Joe Biden. Do you think Joe Biden was going to fight for every tooth and nail to get something done? Right? Then you go to Kamala Harris. Will she fight for every tooth and nail? Will Obama fight for every tooth and nail? Will Hillary Clinton fight for every tooth and nail? Like those people that have been in office with Joe Biden this entire time, supporting him, and we don't even know if he was actually even doing anything. And again, not knocking Joe Biden, but what was he actually doing? And Kamala Harris in there as the VP got an opportunity to step in there and run for president. And what I want to say is this. I believe that the Democrats actually had other candidates that could have did better. Right? There was other Democrats, I believe, that could have ran, that could have did better. That's first and foremost. And this isn't about division. This isn't about taking Republicans and Democrats and dividing them down the middle and trying to say this and that. This is about the major issue at hand is how when you look at Democrats and Republicans, how it's like a constant war. At the end of the day, you have someone in office right now that will stand up for you. You might not believe in every policy. You might not like the way that he wants to do financials. You might not like the way that he wants to push for the economy. I believe most of the people in the world do. You saw the popular vote. So he did get the popular vote, and he surprised many people across the world, including CNN, including MSNBC, including ABC, including all these, NBC, including all these Democratic networks, he surprised a lot of them. And I actually think he surprised Fox, because I think Fox was like, we think Donald Trump is going to win this election, but I don't think they thought it was going to be like this. And that's why I have on here, Donald Trump wins in a landslide fashion against Kamala Harris. And that's exactly what happened. People are like, well, you know, I really, if you wanted Kamala Harris to win, I understand that. I understand you have salty wounds right now. I understand you come into, you know, the building right now, you come into the live stream and you were upset. And I'm here to tell you this right now. To all the people watching right now in the chat, for the sake of conversation in the building right now, if you voted for Trump, drop Trump right now in the chat. Drop it in the chat right now. I'm seeing all those Trump supporters that got out there and voted. And this is so damn important for a lot of reasons, because you as a Democrat supporter and as a Kamala Harris supporter, you have to understand something. She went wrong somewhere in the conversation. When I say landslide victory here, when I say landslide, I'm talking Donald Trump did not just take the states that we thought he would take to be able to win. We're not just talking about, hey, if we can get the swing states of Georgia and Pennsylvania, then he could possibly win. We're talking, I'm gonna show you the map in a second. We're talking about a man who kind of took over the map. We're talking, I got it in front of me right here on all these different screens. I'm gonna pull it up. But Donald Trump won in a landslide fashion, and he wants every single one of you in this live stream right now, and everybody that will come into this building and watch it after, and all those Democrat supporters, he wants them to understand something. He wants them to have a better future, okay? And that is why I want to say this to you. All these celebrities that went out there, and I'm going to get to this here in a second right now. Take a look at this. How did Kamala Harris go wrong with the campaign? How did she go wrong in what she was doing? I'm going to break this down for you right now. I got videos to show you what Kamala Harris did in her campaign with celebrities, bringing people. Listen, that's why I tell you, it's chess, not checkers. It's not about going out there and getting 75 to 100 celebrities out there like Beyonce and Cardi B and Lady Gaga, and then going and getting Oprah and going. That doesn't win you an election. That might have won you an election 10 years ago. That doesn't win you an election anymore, because the people look at what you have done in office. She has been in office this whole time for 4 years. Now, if she wasn't in office and she was running and she went through the proper setup to get to the nominee, and to all the people watching this right now, to all the Democrats watching right now, if she showed up and every single one of you voted for her and said, we want her to be our president, we want her to be the nominee for the Democrat Party, she would have had a stronger push. But that wasn't the case. Joe Biden was selected, and Joe Biden appointed Kamala Harris, which in turn was like, whoa, all these people that were running to become president were just shunned on the side here, and Kamala Harris stepped in. And that is why she didn't have from the start that push of people that wanted to be on her side, because they didn't vote for her, right? Now, what I want to show you is something right here. I'm not going to turn the music up because I'm going to show you this, and I don't want to get the BS copyright on here. You know what? Forget it. I'm going to turn the music on too so you guys can see what's going on. This is where Kamala Harris went wrong. Look at the kind of things she was doing at her campaign. Does this make any sense whatsoever? Guys, watch this right now, and this is why I say it's chess, not checkers. Why would you? And look, I want to show you this video right now because I want you to understand something. This is not, when you have a rally going on, who you want to bring to try to win the nominee and try to win president of the United States of America. You don't bring this kind of guest. Look at this right now.
It's 7 p.m. Friday. It's 95 degrees. I ain't got no hitter, and no hitter ain't got. Let's go. I'm about to show my these hitters love him. How the is that your man? If he right here with me, turned up with my sister.
This is who Kamala Harris is bringing to her rallies. If you want to win an election, listen, no disrespect to Gorilla, no disrespect to her music, no disrespect whatsoever across the board. We could put the music on at the house. We could put the music on in the car. We could put the music on in the gym. We could put the music on at our time. And she has some music that people will absolutely love, and I'm not hating on her music whatsoever. What I'm saying is, if you're watching this live right now, why would Kamala Harris want to have that kind of type of energy and that type of performance at a rally to become president of the United States of America. That's what I'm saying. You had all those people out there with freedom, like freedom, holding freedom, and all of a sudden this comes up and people are dropping their signs down and they're going, what the hell is this? Like, I'm being honest right now. That is what I'm saying, chess, not checkers. When you went out there and you got Beyonce, right? Beyonce has been there so many times in the past. Oprah, people on the Democratic side are tired of that. And I'm telling you, Kamala Harris might have had good intentions. She might have had good intentions. But being there for 4 years and not showing those good intentions is why America voted against her. And it wasn't just in electoral, votes. This was the popular vote across the country. This is international countries celebrating during this. So what I'm saying is, how did she go wrong? She went wrong because she wasn't playing chess. She was playing checkers. Meanwhile, Donald Trump had Elon Musk, someone who's out there who owns a massive social media platform. He had Elon Musk out there, someone who showed up and was like, I'm an innovator. I want to bring opportunities. I want to bring jobs. And that is the kind of shift. We're talking all the AI stuff. We're talking the influencers. We're talking people like that. Joe Rogan, who's got a podcast. You watch. People love what he's doing. Brings energy and all that too. And he's an entrepreneur and all that. When you bring something like this to the table, and I'll show you again, when you bring something like this to the table, this is just not what you want to bring to your rally as the presidential candidate.
It's 7 p.m. Friday. It's 95 degrees. I ain't got no hitter, and no hitter ain't there. Let's go. I'm about to show that.
That is just not what you do. Come on now, everybody in the building right now. Do you agree with me? Do you guys agree with me? She is out there doing the wrong things to get the vote. Now, listen, I didn't run for president, so I know when it gets time for it, you're like, I want to get as much people as I can. Everybody come in the building, tell me. But there's a piece of the pie that you can hurt yourself. And that right there showed what she was doing. And a lot of black people were not happy about it. I'll tell you right now, the African-American vote showed up for Donald Trump. The African-American vote said, wait a second. This is kind of bullshit. Like, that's how you want to get our vote? Like, that's the way you want to get. And I'm telling you, I've been watching this the whole time, and I'm like, that's just not the way to get the popular vote. If you're in the chat right now watching this in the building, I greatly appreciate you. Let's get USA in the chat for one, first and foremost. And again, I'm not hating on Kamala Harris. What I'm saying is, she across the world did not gain much at all in respect to what even Joe Biden pulled off when he was there. So that just shows you that America woke up in a way where they were unhappy. And people watching this right now, people coming into this building, watching our conversation, what I want to say to you is this. When I look at the map and look at what we were doing the other day, they even took North Carolina. Look, they got North Carolina. They got Wisconsin, okay? And there's states on here that have not turned red yet because they were still counting votes. They got Georgia. Republicans got Pennsylvania. Okay, you look on the other side. Arizona, they're leading, right? Nevada, they're leading. Across that little blue at the top there, that blue wall is not blue anymore. It's red, and I got to tell you, he's leading in Michigan, and he will more than likely get Michigan. And people were telling me in here, Brandon, he's going to take Michigan. I said, I don't know about that. I don't know about Michigan and Wisconsin. It's going to be tight. Yes, he did overcome that. He did take these states, and he is looking right now at leaning toward having even more votes. And if I hit the red right here on Michigan and hit the red on Arizona, hit the red on Nevada, look at the top. I mean, you're talking 312. I mean, and I'm not going to put those in unless it came in already. I didn't double check yet in the last hour or so. But what I'm saying is this. He won in a landslide fashion because people are tired of what's been going on for the last several years. That is why. They didn't vote for Trump because they were happy about Joe Biden, okay? They voted for Trump because they were unhappy about Joe Biden. They were unhappy about Kamala Harris. And people that are coming in the building right now, if you're a Democrat, you should not be upset. You know why you should not be upset? Because right now, the stock market is booming. Why is that? Because people are going to invest more now. Why? Because they believe in Donald Trump running the country. I'm talking about, look, I'm not saying that Kamala Harris doesn't have good bones in her body. I'm just saying she's out there, and when you see Kamala Harris, here's what you see. Tell me if I'm right in the chat right now. When you see Kamala Harris, you see Joe Biden, you see Obama, you see Hillary Clinton, you see Nancy Pelosi, you see Michelle Obama. You see the chain of people. When you see Donald Trump, the president right now who will step in office, you see Donald Trump, and then you see J.D. Vance, right? Like, that's what you're seeing right now. You don't see 70 other Republican presidents that are standing in the corner doing that because he stands on his own 2 feet. And I'm not saying it's not great to have all these supporters. It's wonderful. What I'm saying is you see a man of power, a man that wants to step in and get it done. And it's not a puppet. It's not someone who's out there. And I hate to say that. I'm not trying to be disrespectful to Kamala Harris. You guys know I came on this live stream on a daily basis to give you the best possible conversation and show you what I believe are the outcome of what's going to happen, because I studied it every freaking day as we're getting closer and closer to the election. And people in the building right now, how many votes we got right now for Donald Trump? I see that the polls are in there right now. I dropped it in there. Can we get it in the live stream right now? Not to rub it in to any Democrats, because I love you guys as well. But everybody in the chat, let me see you drop Trump in the chat right now. Pete, Billy, we appreciate you people. Last night, did you guys come hang out with me last night, sitting on the couch hanging out? Brittany and I having a good time talking. You guys, if you didn't see that video after the show today, you better go back and watch it from yesterday. We were having a good time in there. Brenda, how you doing? Lionheart, how you doing? Tracy, how you doing? Jeffrey Maryland, how you doing? Jeff Lee, Stevie's girl, Pitbull Mama, Roger. I see you guys all coming in the chat right now. Everybody, drop a Trump out there if you're freaking excited. Drop USA. And if you voted for Kamala Harris, I'm telling you right now, you will be so damn happy that Trump won, because everything that you do will become more affordable. Your groceries are going to become more affordable. Your taxes are going to come down. Your interest rates, you want to buy a house, he's going to bring them down. You want to go down the list of things that are going on. The border, he's going to fix the border situation. Can he completely fix it in 4 years? Maybe not. But he will do his damn best to make sure to focus on making America safe again. And Kamala Harris was not doing that. And I believe the whole conversation for Kamala Harris was all about the women's rights and the movement of women's rights. And I'm all for, do not take this shit the wrong way, I'm all for women's rights. And I'm so happy. Women should have all the rights that they deserve. But when it comes to abortion, he was just saying, let it go by state so people can make the best decisions, so that the own people can make the decision in those states and make it happen so women can be safe and protected and do what they want to do. But at the end of the day, that is the only thing that Kamala Harris was riding on. She was riding on abortion and women's rights. That was all she wrote on, and that's great. She's a woman, and I think it was smart. But she didn't focus on the policies that matter to a lot of the American people outside of that, and that is the border, that is taxes, that is interest rates, that is the safety of our families, the safety of our children in schools, the shit that they're learning in schools. And I showed you so many things, people walking on the side of the road, people dressed up like animals on leashes. It's 2024. I get it. New shit's happening. But that's not America. That is people going berserk. And then here's the thing. She kept saying about women's rights and all that. But I hate to say this, but on the Democratic side, a lot of people that were talking, I'm not saying everybody in here, I'm saying a lot of people talking, couldn't even tell you a woman, a man, like all of these people. And I got a video on here to show you. I mean, they had literally people walking around on the streets dressed up like dogs and cats and shit like that. And I'm looking at it. And oh, one other thing. I got a video here I want to show you. This woman was offered a shit ton of money by Kamala Harris. She was offered to get paid to do this as well. And I want to zoom in, but take a look at this for a second. This is what was being told. She was going out there trying to pay for as many influencers as possible, trying to get people to knock on doors all over the place. That did not pan out. It didn't work. It didn't work. Focus on your policies. And what Trump did was he took the stage of Joe Rogan, and he got a chance to talk to a lot of people. And that video, for some odd reason, wasn't visible for a long time. People were like, where's the video? It had millions of views. Where did it go? And people were like, whoa, what's going on here? Right? So at the end of the day, I'm just telling you, then I have a woman on here from TikTok that was paid and has live evidence of it, and it has an email that says Kamala Harris came to her and offered her a shit ton of money, like $20,000 or $25,000 to put story posts to her viewers, and she denied it Watch this video right now. I want you guys to see this real quick.
I need you guys to know that when you see celebrities, influencers, musicians, whoever promoting Kamala Harris, it's because they're paid. And I know because they've approached me 3 times now. They always come in with the same offer. We want you to promote Kamala. We want you to say these talking points. And then I see a celebrity like Chrishell from Selling Sunset with a copy-paste of that exact email. And then she posts, vote, looking like super hot in a picture, but nobody puts paid post underneath these. It's propaganda. I don't know how it's not considered illegal to do that when it's the election. When any other time, if we're not making it obvious that we're promoting something we're paid to promote, we could get in trouble. The last offer I got from Kamala Harris's team was $25,000, I believe, for just a couple stories on my Instagram, and I had some other really big offers, and I decided to not take any of them. With a few days left.
Do you understand what I'm saying right now? Like, Kamala Harris is offering a shit ton of money. She took that war chest. She took that money that Joe Biden had built up. There was a lot of money. And Joe Biden, I don't know how he did it. I don't believe for a second that Joe Biden did it by himself. But what I'm saying is Joe Biden came to the table with a lot that he just passed on over to Kamala Harris. Because she was the VP, she was entitled to that money. And she got that money, and she went out there and she tried to do her best. She tried to do her best, and I'm not knocking her for that. But when I look at the conversation for sake of the argument, where she went wrong because she went out there and she was playing checkers, not chess, and she got the wrong people that was supposed to be endorsed. All these people out there in the media that are doing like a lot of hip hop and all that, that's great. If that's your network, that's your culture, that's what you are in. If you call Jay-Z to the stage and he brings a bunch of hip hop artists, it's like, I get it. But if you bring, Kamala Harris, Kamala, whatever, and she comes to the stage, or Joe Biden, and then here comes Gorilla, or here comes Jay-Z, Beyonce, here comes, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't even go with who that person is. It doesn't even fit. People don't trust you. They don't believe in you. And that is why America said, I'm not doing that. And I hate to say it, but Obama, he put his foot in his mouth too, talking directly to black people only, saying, you got to get out there and vote, for a black woman. And that doesn't work all the time. That might have worked 10 years ago. It doesn't work anymore. You got to lead on policy. You got to lead on border, taxes, interest rate, grocery bills, safety for our country, safety for our children. That is what matters. And that is what Donald Trump did the entire time. It wasn't about being a woman. It was not about being a woman. There are some beautiful women out there that can run for president that would do great. The moral of the story is Donald Trump ran for president based on policy, and Kamala Harris ran for president and did her best to get people around her to promote her. And to the respect to her, and actually it wasn't even her fault. She had some history, and obviously she had some experience working in the judicial system, but she's got no experience as a true politician in the sense of being the president of the United States and being smart enough to run a damn country. To run a country, to get out there, Russia, Ukraine, China, like all these concerns, Israel, right? All this going on, and people are like, whoa, Iran, like things happening. You need a powerful figure in office that's going to get it happen, that's going to make those calls, and we're not going to look like Trumps anymore. America is not going to look like Trumps anymore. In the chat right now, everybody put Trump in the chat, put USA in the chat. If you did not vote for Trump, I still appreciate you. I still love and respect you, and I'm so happy you're a part of our show and part of what we do. But what I'm saying is this. I believe that our military is going to be 10 times stronger. I believe the people in the building right now. Amber, I see you coming in the building. Who else is in here? Cap for life. How are you doing? Some new faces coming back in the building. I appreciate you. All love and respect to you. And all the people that voted for Kamala Harris that you're still in here today, I got a lot of respect for you as well, because you didn't go, I'm not going in there today because Trump won. You guys showed up today, and I appreciate that too, because you guys are like, I'm not just going to show up because of that. I'm going to show up because I'm a big part of what we're building here on the show. I got a lot of love and respect to you for that. Now, moving on to this piece of the conversation here. Elon Musk, Joe Rogan have a strong impact. Am I right? Wow. Elon Musk, Joe Rogan have a strong impact, and they get out there, and Donald Trump, like I said again, chestnut checkers, a guy that is known across the globe as an innovator in Elon Musk, a guy that Trump explained that story, seen that, coming back, seen that missile, seen those rockets, see what, Elon Musk can do, was blown away by it. Joe Rogan, Another guy that's a big-time influencer out there in the world that has a phenomenal show that people watch all the time. They fell in love with what these people bring to the table. And I believe it's a new era, a new life, a new spirit. And yeah, Trump has been in the office before, but all these people that are supporting him, the African Americans stood up for Trump big time in all these places. Those inner cities out there, people were talking about, looking at obviously Pennsylvania, Georgia, and, Philadelphia, places like that, Atlanta. Let me tell you something. They voted, but people were shocked at who they voted for. And Donald Trump took a lot of those votes. He went out there and took a lot of those votes. And that is why right now he's victorious. New people coming into the building right now. Linda, how you doing in the building right now? And she said, drill, baby, drill. And we got Louis Gold in the building. Said, Trump, we are not California. We see on there. And let me break this down for you. New Jersey. I'm born in Pennsylvania, so I'm so proud to see what they did. But listen to this. I grew up in New Jersey, born in Pennsylvania, grew up in New Jersey. They were a lot closer than normal. You look around, New York stood up a lot closer than normal. All those states historically up in the corner, a lot closer than normal. We got a chance to see. And then he took North Carolina, South Carolina, and you see right there on that picture, Virginia, a lot closer than normal. And then you see Wisconsin. And people say, if that wall up there is supposed to be that blue wall, Wisconsin, Michigan, if they vote and they get it right together and they vote red, people say that's usually the ticket, right? If they go up there, they vote blue, like they did last election with Joe Biden and Donald Trump, it went to the Democrats. This year, obviously, they swung that up there, that blue wall turned red, and then, which we were waiting for Michigan to give the final. Did Michigan give their final yet? Let me see. Sarah Lily's in the building. We appreciate you. We love you for coming in, checking with us. Who else is coming in the building right now? Everyone that haven't said your name yet, drop the dice in the chat. Put Trump in the chat so I could say your name right now. Nathan said, make some noise. And I want to show you how much we appreciate Nathan as well. Nathan is in the building every day. Nathan is a Kamala Harris supporter. So you know he's a Kamala Harris supporter, but he shows love. He comes in the building every single day.
Make some noise!
And we appreciate that. We greatly appreciate that. People that are in here right now, we're going to be talking sports entertainment. We're going to be doing all that in the building. Sports and entertainment we're going to. We got a lot of sports to talk about. We got some guests we're going to start bringing on the show. We got the bare knuckle fighters coming on the show. We're going to have a hell of a time. Who else just came in the building? Dan Lyon said Trump in the house. Okay, here we go. A lot of people right now that are coming in here. Now, I want to be modest. I want to be humble about it because I want to respect all those Kamala Harris supporters that are now having to deal with this morning. But I want to say this. I am so damn proud that America stood up for what they wanted. Okay, let that sink in for a second. I love the Trump and Kamala Harris supporters coming here today and people that will watch it after the show. But what I'm saying is this, again, I am so damn proud that America stood up for what they wanted. This was not something that happened internally. There was votes that were miscalculated, that weren't even counted, and people were like, oh shit, here comes the tweak. And then they thought, are they going to try to take it from Trump? They didn't. How they handled the election this year, I think it felt really nice. Why? Because as the votes were coming in, they were dropping them in there. They didn't hold back. They put it out there. Obviously, Arizona, on the West Coast, Nevada, they take a lot longer to count those votes. They, at this point, don't really, I don't want to say they don't matter. They matter. But they don't matter currently for the election. But they do matter. In the chat right now, drop what state you were in the building right now, please. I'm taking a snapshot of people in here. Drop your state in the chat. What state are you based in? Drop it in the chat right now. I'm trying to take a look at something right now for some giveaways. And if you're in the building right now, hit the damn like button. Let's get that like count up because this video is so important to people watching this right now. And what I want to talk about is this. I got another piece of the pie I want to talk about for a second. Donald Trump's family. I want to talk about this for a second, guys. I believe Donald Trump's family literally leads by example. And when I say that is this, I'm talking his sons, I'm talking his grandchildren, I'm talking his wife wrote a book. What is she, like the top selling book right now? I'm talking the people that are part of his crew and those family members. These people all in here, when I look at all of them speak, right? And then obviously we have a picture here, then some of these got a little bit older. And when I'm talking about even the Trump, Eric Trump, Donald Trump Jr., we're talking about Ivanka, we're talking about Barron, the son who is like 6'100". The guy's like standing up, towering everybody. We're talking about a family that tries to be the most respectful and professional as possible. I know on social media, people can get going, get wound up. I get that from both sides. But what I'm saying is this. When you look at Joe Biden and you look at what he's done, and then you look at Hunter Biden and the laptop situation and the drug situation, it just is a little turmoil, right? Look at the Trump family. Look how, I'm just saying this. Look how respected. And when I say that, it's because I have another picture I want to show you of them pulling up, to the election, how they walk around, how they carry themselves, right? And then you got JD Vance. I'm going to pull that picture up in a second. This is a young professional that people in here should be very, very excited about. RB's in the building. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the live stream. I'm saying Donald Trump's family leads by example on the stage, a platform, well-dressed, well-manicured, got their hair, up there, clean cut, looking at what's going on, speaking directly into the mic, talking to people, looking at them in the faces, shaking hands, wanting to grow, mature. There's a lot of them, and I believe that they're doing a hell of a job. And I think that people should understand that. That is very important for people to do that. And I know a lot of people in the building, again, that come in. If you voted for Kamala Harris, I know this is not the most greatest video you ever seen in your life because you're coming in here and you really wanted the opposite. But I can tell you right now, if Kamala Harris was in office, you would have lost a lot of things today. I promise you that right now. If Kamala Harris would have been in the building and you guys were watching this right now and you had Kamala Harris that would have won, Kamala Harris would have been raising your taxes, raising your interest rate, raising your gas prices. I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm being honest with you. I don't get it. I don't get it. I want to be like, look, I respect your vote because I do, but I don't get it. I don't get it. Must be. You must in your heart be like, I don't like Trump. That's the only reason. If you didn't vote for him, you said, I don't like Trump. That's the only reason. And then because the whole point of the conversation was someone that's going to help build our economy. She's not doing that. Kamala Harris is not doing that. And that is why I'm so confused when I talk to people every day. I love and appreciate you guys so much. But when I look at these two candidates here in the picture, it is so obvious to me that one person wants us to be successful, safe, prospering, making money, growing, building, closing our borders, making us happy and successful. The other person in this picture does not respect that because she has the borders wide open and is not trying to fix the issue. She's not trying to fix the issue, and that is why people might want to say, yeah, but, women's rights. That's the only thing that I got from anybody voting is they thought that, hey, she might be more for women's rights. That is the only thing that people that said that I could say, I get why you're saying that, but I don't get why you're saying that because he's respecting that. He wants the state level to decide, and individuals of that state, all those women of that state can decide what they think is the best possible outcome. So he's putting it in the hands of the people of the state to do that, the voters of the state, not him personally, of the state. So when I look at the picture, that's why the vote swung like this. That is why the vote swung like this, because Donald Trump went off policy and not based upon one particular thing. He went off taxes. He went off the border. He went off gas prices. He went off grocery bills. All those beautiful women in the chat right now, all you beautiful, lovely ladies in the chat right now, when you go grocery shopping, you're going to spend less. I'm telling you right now, it's going to take a little time. He's going to get in office here in a little while. Once he gets in the office and he starts to get things going, he's going to put some tariffs on some things. He's going to make it so people have to spend here, which at first and foremost, it might be a little bit more expensive. Why? Because instead of buying it from China cheap, we're making people invest in our own nation. But that will make us more prosperous. That will make our country more prosperous, make us happier in the long run. And then I look at this right now. JD Vance will show tremendous growth as a VP. People that are watching this right now should be so damn excited to have a young vice president that speaks that damn well. He's got a beautiful wife as well, inside and out, right? And you see them together. He will learn from Donald Trump. He will not be the voice of Donald Trump. He will learn from Donald Trump. And a lot of people in the building right now might appreciate his personality more. You might actually appreciate JD Vance's personality more. But here's the situation. He's going to learn chess, not checkers. He's going to learn economy, the business structure even more. He is ex-military. He's a guy that steps up to the plate and is a military vet. He's a guy that will push for that relationship for Trump and him to continue building the military, which in fact makes us stronger, right? makes us stronger. I see people in the chat saying drill, baby, drill. That is important, right? Pablo, how are you feeling out there, Pablo? How are you feeling out there? How are you feeling? Welcome to the live stream. How are you doing out there in the chat right now? Can we get it dropped in the chat right now? Trump, Harris, drop it in the chat. Who did you vote for? I want to see how everybody in the chat. Let's see the wave going of who you voted for. I think it is so damn important. I know a lot of people in here that are coming in. Again, if you voted for Kamala Harris, I still appreciate you. I love you as a person. I'm sure you want the best for your country. And you, everybody in this damn chat right now, people that are watching it later, we all want the same thing. We want safety. We want health to be good. We want better prices. We want lower taxes. Kamala Harris isn't doing any of that. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, you wonder why she lost. Kamala Harris, everybody in the building right now, I believe everybody in here wants safety in our country. I believe everybody in this chat wants better grocery prices in here. Am I wrong? I believe everybody in this chat wants lower interest rates because you want to be able to buy a house at a better rate. You want your kids to grow up and prosper. I believe everybody wants that in the chat as well. I also believe when you pull your car up to a gas pump, you're not going to be like, shit, I wish I had an electric car. You're not going to say that because your gas prices are going to come down. Gas prices are going to come down. And I got to tell you, that is a big reason why, look, Elon Musk, he could have easily did what a lot of these freaking celebrities and people do. He could have said, shit, I'm going with Kamala Harris. She's going to bring the gas price up. Everybody's going to buy Tesla. Right? Am I wrong? Elon Musk could have sided with Kamala Harris if he wanted to be selfish about that. Side with Kamala Harris, and then she brings the gas prices up, and then he goes, time to buy an electric car, right? Like, that's not what happened. He sided with someone who he believes in for our nation, who believes in what we're going to do, and that is why this map looks like it does right now. Guys, in the chat right now, who do you think is going to win Arizona? In the chat right now, has it been called yet? Has it been called yet? Arizona. I have it right here on the map. We still have the 3 states, I believe, that are wide open that have not been called yet. I know they were waiting for Alaska and Hawaii for a long time. I'm not sure why, but obviously we know who they're going to vote for. If you look at on the left here, Nevada, Arizona, how is Arizona going to go? I believe Trump's going to take Arizona, right? In the chat right now, everybody, should we make that red right now? Should we make that red right now? Let's put Arizona red right now. There we go. So that's what we're looking at right now. That would put it at 291, 226. How about Nevada in the chat right now? What should we make Nevada right here? I'm circling it here on the map. What should we make Nevada right here? Should we make Nevada red or blue? What do you think is going to happen here, everybody watching the live stream right now? What's going to happen to Nevada right here on the map? Tell me what you guys think. Will Nevada be Trump or will it be Harris? I believe that Nevada right now, he is also winning that state as well. Let's make that red state conversation because that's what it looks like right now. He's winning in that state as well. And then let's go up to Michigan. How do you guys feel about Michigan? I see in here, Latina for Trump. Look at that. Thomas, how you feeling? Thomas said red, baby. People coming into the building right now. How we doing out there right now? Everybody, we appreciate that. Nathan, we appreciate it. Nathan in here is a Democrat supporter, but he does his best coming to have conversation. And you can see right now, he even thinks that Trump's going to take that as well. Was there any surprises, right? Like, was there any surprises on this map? I will tell you right now, as a Trump supporter, and I got where's my voting sticker at? I just had it over here. I don't know what the hell. I think the air might have blew my damn voting sticker. I'm trying to find it here. I just had the damn thing. Should have put it on. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Boom. I voted. Right there. There's my sticker right there. I saved it. I thought this election was one of the most important elections in the history. If you're joining us right now and you voted, hit the like button right now, everybody. If you're joining us right now, hit the damn like button and get those likes up. We need everybody coming into the building right now to get those likes up. I'm going to check right now of all the people that came here today on the poll here. When we get ready to end that, we'll put who voted for Trump, who voted for Kamala Harris. And honestly, it's do you believe in Donald Trump? And if you don't, who do you believe in? No one. I could promise you this right now. No one. And when I pulled it, do you think for a second that these two people right here are going to take a bullet for you? Do you think for a damn second that Joe Biden is going to get shot in the ear and get up and say, fight, fight, fight? Hell no. You think Kamala Harris is going to get shot and say, fight, fight, fight? Hell no. They're not going to do that. They're not going to do that. And that's why I'm giving it to you straight. I want you to understand something. That's the reality of it is that. And then you look at this piece of it. Obama put his foot in his mouth talking about only talking to black supporters, and that killed that. They're like, wait a second. They didn't like how that was going on. And then Joe Biden went out there and called the people voting for Donald Trump trash. What did Donald Trump do about that? He went out there and turned that within 24 hours into the biggest comedy ever. He went out there and got a freaking garbage truck and put Trump on it within 24 hours, and he was riding around doing interviews. And I said, that is what I'm talking about. Like, that's when it comes to the chestnut checkers conversation, because you just don't get people that can react that quickly. He's kind of like a comedy, too. Here it is right here. Take a look at it.
How do you like my garbage truck? This truck is in honor of Kamala and Joe Biden. And I think 250 million people in this country are going to be very happy because we're going to bring the country back. We're a nation in decline. Very, very serious decline, and we're going to bring our country back.
Like, I mean, this is, like, honestly, this is the kind of things that he does. And what I want to say is, this is another piece of the pie that I wanted to show you. It was like, how did Kamala Harris mess up? Hit the like button right now if you just joined us right now. Hit the damn like button and bring this shit up. Let's get all the people in here. I know a lot of people didn't get a lot of sleep last night. A lot of people are watching this all the way, and then people woke up today and had to go to work, and they're like, what the hell? But take a look at this, too. This is another thing that hurt Kamala Harris. Okay, look at this. This is the kind of thing that the voters did not care about. CNN reported Kamala Harris supports taxpayer-funded sex changes for prisoners. Okay, read it again. This is not Fox. This is CNN reporting this. CNN reports Kamala Harris, she supports taxpayer-funded sex changes for prisoners. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, these are the kind of things that she did wrong. This is where she went wrong. She went out there and she got the wrong people to go out there and speak. And the Trump supporters grew bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And as it happened, when Beyonce got out there and was speaking out there, they all came to hear Beyonce perform. They were all excited. I got to tell you, I don't like how Beyonce did this. I don't appreciate that because I wanted Trump to win, obviously. But I will tell you this, even though I don't vote the way she votes, she looks stunning in this picture. Let's be honest. Beyonce looks absolutely stunning in this picture, and she got out there, and look, she looked the part. She just didn't do enough to make people believe in her because she didn't say anything really about anything. It was more just like, I'm supporting Kamala Harris, and all of a sudden, she left. Beyonce walks off stage, and people are like, wait a second, where'd Beyonce go? We thought we were going to get a performance here. Right? We thought we were going to get a performance, and they didn't get a performance, and that is why, and I showed the clip. Guys, I showed the clip of when Kamala Harris is up there talking, and then she got booed off stage, and I'm like, I told you. Like, she legit got booed off stage, and people were like, well, what are you going to do about that? When you get booed off stage at your own rally, the writing's on the wall, right?
America's future. And we understand the opportunity we have before us to turn the page on the fear
and this is why I gave you guys my honest opinion on this, is because when I looked at what Kamala Harris did, she didn't do shit to go out there and get people's vote that care about policies. And it's so funny to me. I have people send me messages all the time. I got private messages. I won't say the names of the individual that messaged me this. She said to me, well, I'm voting for Kamala Harris because Trump has no policies. I said, you got it backwards. You got it completely backwards. She had no policy. She had an abortion conversation. She had an opportunity to give a lot of money to illegal people coming into the country, cell phones, money, all that. That was what she wanted to do. That is what she actually did, plan to do if she got in. And then money for prisoners to do sex changes. That shit doesn't get you the vote. It doesn't get you this map that you're seeing right here. Mile High MVP in the building. We appreciate you, Mile High. We appreciate you, baby.
Make some noise!
People coming into the chat right now. And then even Anderson Cooper. I got the video. Anderson Cooper, big time CNN. Anderson Cooper, big time CNN gets on there and he goes, shit. Even he said the Democrats were hating on him. And I had the video. I kept showing you guys this shit. This is real stuff. People are like, well, that's propaganda. That's not propaganda. This is Anderson Cooper on CNN talking about it, saying that Democrats were going against him. Look at this.
Came across this whole inundation from people who are Harris supporters saying to me online today, like, how dare you, what a betrayal that you would ask her these questions. And I'm like, you misunderstand what my job is. I'm not on MSNBC, or I'm no disrespect. What they do is they're very talented. But I don't watch it. I'm not interested in watching what these overpaid blow-dried anchors think, and I include myself in that overpaid blow-dried, although I don't blow-dry. I am overpaid. But I'm not interested in the anchor's opinion. I'm interested in facts and letting the viewers make up their own mind.
This is what I'm saying. Like, I've been showing this stuff the whole time. And then she went out and got Tim Walz to be there, and they called him Tampon Tim. Literally, Tampon Tim. Like, they called him that because he wanted tampons in boys' bathrooms. And listen, he didn't just want them in boys' bathrooms. Like, they're in boys' bathrooms. And people were talking about that too. And when you look at the state of the whole situation, you look at all the voting cast, people decided they did not want that kind of like stuff in office anymore. They didn't want that. And here's a video here. This gentleman here, a black gentleman, African-American, goes into the bathroom and sees tampons in a boy's bathroom. It's 2024. I get it. People are going to do what they want to do, but we got to stop somewhere. We got to come to where, like, yo, this is America. Okay, I get it. 2024. All love the people. But at the end of the day, in the chat right now, put the Trump. Let's see the Trump wave in there. We are so proud. We are so happy he's in there. Not to hate on the Democrats. We appreciate all the people that voted, but we want to show some love to you. But take a look at this for a second. This is a video I showed the other day where this gentleman goes, tampons in the bathrooms. That is why he flipped the script and he voted for Donald Trump. Look at this.
Now, when I heard that Kamala Harris, vice president pick, was the one who said that there should be tampons in boys' bathroom and men's bathroom, I thought he was joking, right? I'm at the county building right here in Los Angeles, California. I want y'all to see this. It says men, right? Look at this. Free tampon, free pads. What in the world is going on? And we are men. This the world we live in, y'all? I am just appalled. What? I will rip this thing off right now, man. Rip it off, Jaquir. Rip it off. We got time for this. We men. What you know?
People that are coming to the building right now for the first time, 70 people in the chat right now. Everybody put Trump Harris in the chat right now. Who you voted for. Listen for a second, okay? And we get to 100 people on today's show. We're going to spin the wheel. As you guys know, we're going to do it every time now. Every time we hit 100 people in the live stream, we spin the wheel. We're getting ready to hit that. If you're in here right now, hit the damn like button right now. And there's the wheel that we will spin. If we hit 100 people in today's show, we will spin the wheel. We are done here at 11 o'clock, so we're getting closer to that time right now. People watching this right now, if you just joined us, how did Kamala Harris go wrong? I want you guys to see this damn video one more time. This is the kind of people she brought to her rally to win an election to be the president of the United States of America. These are the kind of people she brought. Gorilla, listen, great entertainer. Your music, I'm not hating on your music at all. I gotta make that be very clear. Great music. You do a good job. You travel around the world. You're building, and it wasn't because you didn't do it because you had to. You were probably a paid individual to get out there and do it. But take a look at this. This is at a Kamala Harris rally. Look at this shit.
It's 7 p.m. Friday. It's 95 degrees. I ain't got no hitter, and no hitter ain't got. Let's go. I'm about to show my these hitters love them. How the that your man? If he right here with me.
I don't get it. Look, listen, I love hip hop. Listen, I love it. The problem is you can't bring that into a rally. You got people back there, like I was saying, holding freedom signs, like freedom, we're going to vote for Kamala Harris. And all of a sudden this happens. People are like, what the hell is going on? Like, I'm being honest, people were confused. And if they voted for her, they started thinking, holy shit, did we mess up big time right now? And I will tell you this right now, if we get 100 people in that building, we get a lucky person to spin the wheel, and you can go for the jackpot during our show. Every freaking day we get over 100 people, you have a chance to get to the jackpot. Want to throw that out there just so you guys know. Every day, if we hit 100 people on our live stream, we can spin the wheel, and that person will get a chance to go for the jackpot or can go for a regular spin. And those payments, we have someone that wanted to be going out here this week. We're so damn excited to going out to you. We love and appreciate you. People that have won, I believe the name was Pineapple in the building. She's got a good winning going out to her. But yeah, when you look at this right now, and then you look at Michigan last over here, who is going to win Michigan one last time? We gave Arizona the win to Trump in here. We gave Trump the win for Nevada. Has Michigan been called yet? I don't believe so. In the chat right now, Trump or Harris dropping in the building. Let me see who else is new in the chat right now. Sarah Lily, how are you feeling right now? Natus, how are you feeling out there right now? I've seen all the beautiful Trump supporters coming into the building and also some beautiful Kamala Harris supporters in the building as well. Not hating on them. We are very happy and honored to have our president, Donald Trump, is now going to be the president. And God bless America for so many reasons. He is going to take, and all you people that are coming in the building right now that believe, Pablo said, Michigan, red. Is Trump going to take Michigan? Davida said Trump. Nader said Trump. Is Trump going to take Michigan? If he takes Michigan, it's already a landslide already. But outside of that, if you're in the building right now, hit the like button, hit the thumbs up button. If you just joined us right now, are you subscribed to the show, guys? Are you subscribed to the show? Everybody that's in the building right now, are you subscribed to the show? We're going to have sports entertainment. I know a lot of people in the building right now are ready and geared up to get back to sports on the damn platform as well. Hope, how are you doing out there, Hope? We appreciate it as well. I appreciate it right here. You guys coming into the building right now. I showed you I've dedicated day after day, night after night to all these opportunities for all you people out here that are watching this show. I've dedicated as much as humanly possible to go over this. Trump has won in a crazy, crazy fashion, landslide fashion, which people are like, oh my God. Anybody new that's coming into the building right now? Teresa Lee Leonard coming into the building. If you're new into the chat and you haven't been in our chat before, please say first time so we can show you love as we appreciate you. A lot of people in the building right now. Today is our 161st live show in the building. We have a lot of people that are really coming in. And when we get to the sports, get ready because we're going to have Zoom calls coming up on the screen. That will be in here with me live, having a great time. We are just a few minutes from 11 o'clock. Every day, our show will go from 10 to 11. We will now be on a time limit because you know we get excited. And I love all my beautiful people in here. And all of a sudden, it's like 11:15, and I'm like, whoa, we went past time. I'm taking too much of your time. But I want to tell you this right now for sake of conversation. We are every single day, Monday through Friday, 10 to 11. I greatly appreciate every single one of you. Tomorrow, we will be live on the show again at 10 o'clock. Remember, being here at 9:55. Don't come too late. I know people this morning woke up and they were so exhausted. Up all last night. Again, Donald Trump is the winner of the election. He is our next president of the United States of America. And for a lot of reasons I just gave you today, if you're just joining us right now, go back and watch this video. This man has fought through so much adversity. He's fought through the attempted assassinations. He's fought through being impeached immediately. They didn't even give him a chance when he got in office. And then he also fought through adversities of them trying to arrest him countless times. He's fought through all that. And then he had the world against him for the most part. If you look at it on the media perspective, he was a person that was out there that people were like, getting the media to turn against Donald Trump. That did not happen yesterday night. What happened was Donald Trump showed up and the world showed up and red showed up and the red wave showed up. And now you have someone that stepped into office who will now be able to start making big changes. What do those changes look like? Before we sign off, we got 1 minute here, guys. When he gets in office, what those changes will look like will be Donald Trump stepping up, focusing on lowering taxes, focusing on lowering interest rates, focusing on protecting our border, making our life safe. I don't care where you live in this country right now. You guys should be so damn blessed and so damn grateful that you have a man that is willing to fight for your future, for my future, for all of our futures, for our kids' futures. That is what he's going to do. That is not Kamala Harris. That is not Joe Biden. That is not Barack Obama. That is not Michelle Obama. That is not Nancy Pelosi. That is not Hillary Clinton. That is not those people. That is Donald Trump and J.D. Vance. They will fight for your future. I promise you that. I'm not giving you bullshit on this live stream. I'm telling you the truth. They want to protect our country first and foremost. And he's tough. And you might think he's a loudmouth. But you know what it takes someone to have that grit? You know what it takes to have that great? It's like football. You got a linebacker. That linebacker is going to be tough. He's going to be vocal. He's going to be saying things because he has to make plays. He's got to get it done. It's not a punter that can sit back in the background and just kick once in a while, right? That's what Kamala, and I hate to say that, but that's the truth. Like, they're a little more quiet. When you got a linebacker or a quarterback, a vocal, a tough, high-energy person that's going to help for our country to grow and win against other nations, this is what you need in office. That's Donald J. Trump. And I hope that he can help put an end to the war with Ukraine and Russia and Israel and Iran and all this going on. I'm hoping that he can make some calls. I'm hoping he gets out that and plays chess, not checkers, and gets it done. Everyone that's in the live stream right now, I appreciate you. I love and respect you guys. It is 11 o'clock. We're getting ready to sign off. Remember, guys, in the chat right now, everybody put Trump in the chat right now as we sign off. Put Trump, put Harris if you want, whoever you voted for. I'm so damn grateful. Who else in the building right now? Kat. How you doing? If I didn't say your name right now, I appreciate you. RB, Pineapple Pam, how you feeling? Pineapple Pam, got the jackpot, baby. We got that out going this week, the Pineapple Pam. We're so grateful to have her in the building as well. Antonio, so grateful to have you. Everybody, Linda, Hope, everybody right now, drop Trump in the chat, drop Harris in the chat, whoever you voted for, we greatly appreciate you. And if you're a Democrat, Mile High in the building, we know we love and appreciate you. Everybody that came into the building today, I don't care who you voted for, I'm telling you right now, you got a president that's got your back. You got a president right now that's going to appreciate you regardless if you voted for him or not. He's going to go out there and get it done. And I think this is the turning point of our nation. Remember, when we sign off right now, you're going to see the logo flash up on the screen. Remember, everybody that's watching this show right now, everyone that's on this damn conversation right now, make sure every single one of you, when I sign off, leaves a message on the video. Let the video refresh it. When I get off here, you're going to see the logo flash on the screen. Everybody, Sarah, Stevie's girl, Pineapple, Kathy, everybody in the building, Jeffrey, Hope, Pitbull Mama, Teresa, Brittany, everybody in the building, Nathan. When I sign off right now, Mile High, Roger, everybody that's in the building right now, when I sign off, let it refresh. Give it like 10 freaking seconds. Let it refresh, guys, and leave a message on the bottom of the video. I want to see all your messages on this video, not what you're writing right now. When I sign off, you can refresh it. I want you to leave a message on the video. I'll love and respect every single one of you. God bless all you guys, all the beautiful people coming into the building right now. Nadia, I appreciate you. Everyone that's coming in the building, all love and respect every single one of you guys. Leave a message on the video. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And remember this, we have one hell of a president. We have one hell of a nation. And it's time right now to move on to a piece of the pie to help us go. And all your votes counted. I know my vote counted, and I'm grateful for that. See you guys tomorrow. Be safe. Stay blessed. See you tomorrow.
Hello. Listen, it's a great Wednesday. We're here. We're live the day after the election, and we're going to do what we do every show. Offer people escapism no matter what they're feeling today.
Well,